MC squared to the 15th on the hypotenuse, which is the sum of all life.
John, what are you talking about?
I read it in a book once.
John, can you read?
Define read.
As in not told to you by... You want us to think? Never mind. Let's get on with this video. Here we go.
Hey, how are y'all? Okay, I'm John Walliser, and I will be reenacting the war with Mexico. This is my nice friend, Scott Chickshka.
Hello, everyone. And zoom out.
No comment. Alright, so, to start off, we need to show you how it all began. It all began with the War for Independence of Texas, which had a major battle that most people know about called the Alamo. This is how we believe the Alamo should have happened.
Yeah, so pretty much prepare to be epically amazed. Go.
If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
But unfortunately, like most of us know, this is how it really happened. Sad.
All by myself, don't wanna be all by myself.
Wow, that's powerful.
So that's why it's called the Lone Star State.
No, that's not why it's called the Lone Star State.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, it's called the Lone Star State actually because
face the camera.
Oh, sorry. It was just so beautiful back there. Anyway, it's called the Lone Star State because it stood alone in its war for independence, whereas the government, the USA, didn't help them, even though it had volunteers from all states.
Like Tennessee.
Like Tennessee. But it did stand alone. And that's why it's called the Lone Star State, and everything's bigger in Texas.
Isn't everything like geologically like bigger in Alaska or something like that?
Stop talking right now. Stop. Anyways, on a lighter note, the Americans had two armies that went south to take over Mexico, and another army to go into New Mexico and move on west to California. This was led by Colonel Stephen Kenry, and he kind of went in there and whooped up, and I believe this is sort of what it would have looked like.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. We got everything you want. How do we know the names? We are the people that can find whatever you may need. If you got no money, honey, we got your disease. Jungle. Welcome to the jungle. Once again. I wanna watch you bleed. Welcome to the jungle.
So that's basically how we took New Mexico and California. Later, on March 9th, 1847, General Scott landed on Mexico with 12,000 soldiers, which were outnumbered by Mexicans, 20,000 soldiers, led still by Santa Anna. After his crushing defeats, they finally went back to Mexico City, and this is basically how it happened. So, Scott, how about you take this next part?
It would be my pleasure, John. So here we go. On February 2nd, 1848, the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo was signed. Later to be ratified both the U.S. and Mexican Congress, the treaty called for the annexation of northern portions of Mexico to the United States. In return, the U.S. agreed to pay $15 million to Mexico as compensation for the seized territory. I personally think this is a bunch of bushwog and that none of it's true. I personally think that these next two clips are how we actually won everything. This is how we made them sell us everything. And this is how we made them surrender.
And so what we have learned applies to our lives today, and God has a lot to say in His book. You see, we know that God's word is for everyone, and now that our song is done, we'll take a look.
Well, I hope you've all enjoyed our clip today and have learned something very educational about it, because we just spent 8 stinking hours making it.
It's 3:38 in the morning.
So, Scott, what educational thing have you learned today?
It's barbecue time, y'all. Get you some of that. Come on, piggies.
Wait, no! Scott, you'll eat it all! No, I want some too!
The preacher man says it's the end of time, and the Mississippi River, she's a going dry. The interest is up and the stock market's down, and you're only getting mugged if you go downtown. I live back in the woods, you see, a woman and the kids and the dogs and me. I got a shotgun, a rifle, and a four-wheel drive, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. I can plow a field all day long. I can catch catfish from dusk till dawn. Make our own whiskey and our own smoke too. Ain't too many things these old boys can't do. We grow good old tomatoes and homemade wine, and country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. Because you can't